into some, your murder hobery tendencies.
Should be recorded.
We're not that murder hobo-y. I mean, we're fairly.
We have the tendencies.
No, hold on.
Back off.
We've talked with more things than we've killed.
We have.
We really have, yeah.
Yeah.
We're downright diplomatic.
We kill things good, but
Be recorded.
We're not that murder hobo.
I want to point out
We are recording.
the heavy set. Cool. I want to quickly remind y'all, you were very adamant about trying to kill Lindsay for a little bit.
Yep.
But then he decided not to.
And
Unfortunately, I was never on camera, so you know.
I did have Wi-Fi issues that day.
You fucked me, Jack.
Whoopsie.
You fucked me. No,
But
it just seems like Marcus is still a relentless murderer. Moss is still a relentless murderer.
You're gonna have to change your name.
don't worry,
You
Marcus
can't
is
get
too.
it right. Hey.
I don't know why. Every single time I pronounce it.
I feel like I do the same thing also. Sometimes.
You do sometimes, but he's bad at it. Like, he does it every single time.
Yeah, I'll just be like saying names and I'll be like, yeah, and Marcus does this, and Jack will be like,
No, I didn't.
yeah.
Did I?
But alrighty, while we have a small delay for our potato famine Dendra, we'll head on with
August.
our
The lovely August, you mean?
the lovely August. Yes. Small delay there, so we'll do some RP stuff in the meantime until they either show up or we'll call it a little early. Just getting some out of the way.
it's a Chris.
Yo, what up?
It was a different
Yo.
person than I was
Dinner.
expecting.
I'm playing RuneScape for going on 10
Did my mic just break?
hours.
No. Hey, Chris.
No.
By the way,
Oh.
you're being
Oh,
recorded.
For what?
D&D.
Yeah.
We're missing a player, so we're doing some RP stuff and calling it early.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to say anything and be like, oh, didn't know it's being recorded.
Incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say any racial slurs.
This time.
I thought about...
No, you can think about them.
No. I thought about saying half of it and muting myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
But Jack, the master of recording, give us the recap.
Oh, all right. We turned in a quest. We got a new quest to come and clear out this temple. We hired bow and arrow and shield guy. We came here, freaking like one shot this giant bear that should have killed us, and then everyone started drinking from this well, and then that's it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pretend like I know what that is.
All right, Ben, give me the detailed description of the recap.
All right.
that was
That
pretty
was-
detailed. I thought that was detailed.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean? What am I
All right.
missing? What am I
So,
missing?
we went and spoke to Jod at I wrote in my notes, Jod comes to us with a gob.
Do I want
Because of God job. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
God job.
it was it was a Jod gob. Head to the Temple of Arasil and clear it of a bear that's infected by the mossy fungus that we have been fighting on the boar. We had Svetlana prep out our boar. There's not enough bear left for us to make anything with bears, and we found that Leon was willing to come with us and be a hired guard for 15 gold. We had a little bit of a social encounter with the people at Oleg's trading post. Everyone had their friendly people to talk to. Jod was trying to convince me that Dendra was possibly an apostate of some sort. Or at least that's how I'm taking it. I don't care if that's right. The big boar was turned into Bacon of Ferocity 1, which is like the Pokemon move Endure, which we learned that the bear had at Ferocity 5, and managed to eat through 5 major attacks that should have killed it. Well, 2 major attacks that should have killed it, and 3 attacks that really shouldn't have.
And don't forget, for y'all who did declare, at least Moss and Dendra, I believe,
Yes.
did use your ferocity at the beginning of initiative. It is wasted. You still have the one extra board turkey.
Hey man, I'm glad I did it. I mean, like, I did not realize
I
that it was
wasn't
close to
thinking you were. I
death,
was taking a couple of pieces.
It was worth
and
it.
I was sincerely worried of death was soon at hand.
And if it wasn't for the back-to-back crits, you should have. Yep.
Well, maybe,
Or you would have, probably.
maybe.
Yes, then, Ben, do you recall the little echoes during that?
Hang on. I might have written them down.
I don't know.
They were supposed to be a little more spread out, but alas.
His recap.
I did write down the
sounded
echoes.
fine. Tell me.
So
Jack.
no, I turned around to get snacks
I
for
think
my.
Jack did a good
I
job.
turned around to get snacks for my wife.
Yeah.
I was getting snack on.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, when we came to the temple of Erasil, which I don't know why I wrote down that it was an elk temple. Is it these people worship some sort of elk god?
Erasil is
Deer god.
is a deer head. Yeah.
The pond was covered in algae. The algae sort of woke up the big ass bear that we ended up killing, and we had managed to take it out with 2 big crits and a handy dandy magic missile. And the vision that came out of them was echoes of the past, and it was the people that were fighting to defend this temple. I wrote down that they were being slain by mortal means. We couldn't see the echoes of what killed them, just that they were dying, and it seemed like they were taking damage from like simple martial weapons. And then the last one that was standing stumbled upon this fungus that we've been fighting things on and spread it on a bear, I suppose, or spread it in the area and a bear just happened to come into contact with it. To save the temple. And, well, temple's not here, so it wasn't the answer. And then the bear turned to ash, and the water cleared up. Oh, balls. The water cleared up, and the became a refreshing, super healing pond. And people got, like, long rest healing out of drinking from the pond. And that's pretty much where we ended it.
Yeah. It wasn't a long rest healing. It was like a hefty 3d8 healing, but yes, y'all did heal from the pond.
I was pretty happy with the healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then to bench request, I made Leon not just skedaddle out.
Right.
Yeah, he's still.
Hanging out.
I mean, he did. His job is completed, but
Yes,
I thought we
but
hired him to take on the kobolds.
no. We just hired, or if we did, we had to pay him again.
only Moss made a deal with him so far, and only paid him to help fight the bear, not the kobold specifically. And Moss did get a twinge of magic at the start and end of the contract.
Ooh.
Got him.
That might be unbreakable. However, unbreakable it may be. Where does he put his weapons away at?
Leon?
Yeah. Was he having like a back scabbard or a hip scabbard?
There's a sword on his back, a sword on his hip, and a mostly broken shield on his arm.
Okay, that goes that attempt that I was gonna make.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna point to the fact that his blades weren't even bloody.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna call him out on how. Oh yeah, we brought you along and we paid for your.
He got a hit in, and he took a hefty blow
Hey,
that Dendra would have taken otherwise.
Pepper, how much blood came out of this thing?
oh yeah, it's made out of moss, isn't it?
It's made out of fungus.
I don't know at what
That's
point
some
he ever
blue
stipulated
blurry
blood in
bullshit.
this thing, but
Do what? Me or him?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
The bear didn't bleed. It didn't get his weapons dirty. How can somebody be released from their contract if their weapon isn't even dirty? And my dad was a contract lawyer.
you want to try to argue this magic? Go ahead and try, sir.
Actually, yeah, I am going to use occultism to review the contract. Is there a physical contract, or is it like imbued?
It was a pure verbal one from Moss, but if you want to roll occultism, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, can I read aura and attempt to read the contract on their souls?
You focus on target, open your mind to perceive magical auras when the cast is complete. You know, whether that an item is magical, you or anyone you advise about the aura gains a +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic item. You want to find out?
Identify. Okay. Can I use a read the strand? Or, well,
you can still use it if you want to see if he has like magic.
I'm still gonna just try and occultism it.
Okay.
I don't have oddity, so dirty 20.
Okay. So
can I find?
I'm going to assume you're going to start crossing your eyes to try and figure this out.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to use that as well. I'm gonna dive into the threads.
Okay. So with the 20, and you dive in, you see there was... So you do see that for a time, and I'll say, you're kind of seeing this from start to finish, through your eyesight, and how your patrons, that of the threads and whatnot. You get a brief, because you were there when Moss hired Leon, so you get the brief vision of like when they shook hands. There was a small tie between their two wrists. Kind of from Leon into Moss tied together.
Mm-hmm.
They fought, y'all fought, and I don't know if you want to try to recall specifically what they said, but it's like, I didn't write down the exact words, but Moss hired Leon to be a frontline helper in defeating the bear. And Leon would have replied with it, "Yep, for the haggling down to 15 gold, I'll help you on the front lines, defeating the bear any way I can." And then once the bear was defeated, Leon got the string between the two. Like, you know how like a loading thing will kind of like start in the middle and then go out until you hit 100%.
Right.
It starts in the middle, and like it'll start heading towards both of them once the bear was finished. It kind of follows to both of their wrists, does a little circle around the loop, and it kind of like shatters to a bit. And does a shatter showing the contract was completed.
Okay.
So you can kind of catch at the very end that it's like the magic itself has deemed that the contract was completed.
Okay. Sorry, I'm turning you to sandwich at the same time.
I got you.
I also, just from Moss's standpoint, I understand why you'd want to like argue for a better favor from our standpoint, but I'm pretty happy with how that went. I feel like he helped us fight. I don't feel cheated in any way, and I'm not really gonna push him on it.
Okay. I am also I am for rehire.
Yeah,
if you were going straight there, I assumed we were gonna go back and, as Joe requested, to bring him here.
Yeah. So,
or if you want, I could bring him here. Save you the time of dragging him out.
See, the thing is, our next stretch of this journey is actually going to be looking for the kobolds.
We're looking to sort of make an alliance with them almost.
Oh, I think you found paper. You came across a note or something, right? May I see it? Maybe I can help decipher it.
Yeah, sure.
You give him the paper that shows the river. Go ahead, Marcus.
I assume Marcus has his eyes rolled back in his head from the water, right?
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna get your pit.
I know. But I want to make sure
it's not immediate.
I want to make sure I'm not currently conscious, or am I conscious?
You're conscious. You're conscious.
Okay, so I can be involved. Okay. I just need to know. I just need
Check's
to know.
just barely here.
I just needed to know how. Like, okay, why is?
You'll get your bit. Don't you worry.
I know. I just wanted to make sure. Like, am I mentally present in this scene? I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Help. DM.
You okay, Marcus?
There's a wall. Okay, I'm good.
But what was I saying?
Kobolds. You're gonna take a
Oh
look at that.
yeah. You give him the paper. If you recall, it shows an accurate depiction of the river, and then it shows a tree with a lot of angry, frowny faces. And then it shows like a little cave, a little happy, smiley faces. Right. Well, either they're telling you they don't want you at the tree, or there's something they don't like at the tree, and I'll assume they want you to go to the cave, it looks like. Or maybe they're going to be happy you fall into a trap. Kobolds are little crazy creatures, you know?
Yeah, so
Well, I was kind of picturing like, if you look at this and you're kind of reading it and you're thinking about it, I mean, we do know that there's river bandits along here, and if the river bandits have been attacking the kobolds, or maybe at least the kobolds see them as a threat, then that there on the tree would be where the river bandits are, and that there would be the base where the kobolds live. You know?
The trees... Looking at the map, you see the tree... Remember, these hexes are like 12 miles diameter, or radius, I forget which. The tree doesn't look like it's
12
that...
miles across, yeah.
Yeah, 12 miles across, 6 mile radius. The tree doesn't look that close to the river exactly.
what if they just don't
Maybe
like
it's just
it?
an evil tree. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they just like, ew.
Yeah, I mean,
sad.
I guess that could be it. I never really thought about that,
I
but
mean, let's think about things that are around trees. You know, you got like snakes. That's pretty gross. Sap. Trees make sap. Maybe they don't like the sticky. You know?
Bugs.
Bugs.
Birds.
Predators.
I mean, there's like living trees. I've heard of like trees that like walk around and hit things and attack.
Oh,
people.
that's a lives tale. Those don't exist.
No,
You want to roll terrain there,
I think they do.
Marcus?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Let me see.
Your terrain would be forest specific, I assume.
Yeah. The one I picked for the Horizon Walker was who was that?
You have terrain lore. 16. I mean, you've never seen it. You have heard of trees walking around being really angry sometimes, in more magical parts.
Oh, so I do know they exist.
Yeah, you would know they exist to some degree. How often? How strong they are?
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna say I don't think it's real. I think that's just people trying to scare you away from things. You know?
You what?
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't.
Like the Sasquatch. You ever
But
heard
I
of
did-
Sasquatch?
I feel like I've seen one though. That's
Sasquatch?
not real. That's an old one.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Yeah,
like same with
it's not
walking trees. Like, come on.
No, but like
It's
a
not the
walking
Wizard of
tree
Oz.
makes sense. Like
What do
you're,
you mean it makes sense? So, and a
What's-
giant monkey doesn't?
isn't that like a? I've never heard of that wizard before. Is that like the, like some famous guy?
What wizard? Sasquatch?
No, the Wizard of Oz. I've never heard of him.
Yeah. It was just this lives tale. It was like a story. Some people said in Brevoy. There's like a city made out of like
What'd the wizard do?
precious gems. So actually, he's not a wizard. He's actually just like a dude pretending to be a wizard, but everyone believed him
Why would he be called the? That's
because
stupid.
the
Who would-
city was
who
named
would
Oz.
listen to
So
that
hold
story?
on. So the city was named Oz, and it was made out of emeralds completely.
That's dumb.
It's a waste of mining and precious gems, in my opinion.
How large was it? Like a small city, or was this like?
This was
It
like
sounds incredibly expensive.
I know, and I think it was the preeminent city of the area, but it was surrounded by a field of poppies and flying monkeys with hats and little vests.
Oh, now you're just being silly.
No,
I
I've
told
seen
you.
flying monkeys before.
You've seen flying monkeys?
One killed my friend actually.
What?
Yeah, we were traveling through the woods. This flying monkey came through. It just like slit his throat.
What?
Had these
Was-
long, thick
Oh,
claws.
yeah.
Was it dressed? Like, what was it wearing?
Nothing. Monkeys don't wear clothes.
Well, in the story, they wore clothes. But
No.
wait,
What break in reality did you guys come from?
Brevoy?
I mean, There's like this big, like hairy thing with wings and claws. I think it was a monkey.
You sure it wasn't like a bird or a bat?
I mean, after we were done with it, I couldn't really like. It didn't really have much of a form afterwards.
Wait. If you believe in flying
It's a black-
monkeys, why don't you believe in Sasquatch?
You have to turn off your acceleration.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Are you telling me that you've seen a giant human-sized fur-covered thing? That just doesn't exist.
Yes.
Next, you'll be telling me giant monkeys exist.
Go to settings.
That's what I've seen.
Acceleration. And then I believe it is in accessibility.
As someone who has traveled from the far desert, your worldviews appear to be rather narrow.
It's in video.
There are some crazy creatures out there.
Turn off hardware. Or turn
Oh,
on
so
or
you
off
believe in the Sasquatch?
hardware
I mean, yeah, of course.
There is likely, maybe not how you describe them, but it's definitely large furry creatures.
I mean, how would? Hold on.
Bugbears and
talk
the
about
like.
let's talk about this from like a. How could the Sasquatch have come to be if where the Sasquatch would normally live, there's dinosaurs that like hunt and kill them?
What? So they come from up north?
I mean,
You're saying
Do
that the
dinosaurs live in the
Sasquatches
north?
come from? Yeah, dinosaurs are up north.
The one in advance?
Are they?
Yeah,
I thought the mammoths lived in the north.
yeah. Well, isn't that a dinosaur?
No, a mammoth
I've
is like
known
a.
the occasional druid to turn into giant reptilians.
Yeah, I mean that thing I saw was basically a dinosaur.
I think you said.
Wouldn't we like to go back to Oleg's and inform about the job complete?
Let's go back to Oleg's and inform about the job's being complete.
I guess. Georgia, what do you think about Sasquatches and monkeys and dinosaurs?
I've seen Stranger. Usually in museums or cryptoriums, but I've seen Stranger.
Cryptoriums?
Yeah, like sideshows, oddities.
Oh. Like
Like the bearded
Moss's
lady.
family reunion.
You take that back, you son of a bitch! I grab him by like the shirt and just like shake him.
Moss just laughs.
My family doesn't have hair. You hear me? My family doesn't have hair.
Is that a big deal
Look
for
at your
you?
beautiful dreadlocks.
No, he's bald actually.
Oh, okay.
Top hair goblins are bald.
Oh, you don't have hair.
Maybe,
You don't have
I don't
hair.
know. Maybe
Maybe we can get you something to fix that.
I don't know if I need.
No, this is lore now.
I'm not one of those fur-covered apes.
I mean, a lot of species have hair. Like, I have
You
hair.
don't look at Fuzzy.
Fuzzy has a little bit
Yes.
of hair.
Fuzzy has hair. Densha has hair. Georgia has hair. I have hair.
Yeah, but she's a woman. What? No, hold
True.
on. Georgia doesn't have hair.
Yeah, Georgia, you have
Georgia's
You're
hair.
right.
a
It's
spider.
actually no. He's right. It's actually threads from my silk, but it's a wig, so I sort of have hair.
Well, I have hair.
Depends on your definition.
It's also technically an illusion.
Hold on. I can't, for some reason, my thing is having a problem.
It's just a very dense illusion.
Well,
Oh, it's
I have
popped up.
hair.
That's why. I'm fucking
And
dumb.
Dendra has hair. And you, hooded friend.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have hair, right?
Has he ever taken off his clothing?
He is, wrapped in, what do you call it? Like desert shawl style. So you haven't
Bedouin.
seen it. I do possess hair, yes.
See.
How about we just head back to town?
Oh, okay. All right. No need to be insecure about your lack of hair.
I'm not insecure about my lack of hair.
Male
I'm
pattern
insulted
baldness
that
is
you would
normal.
call. What?
Male pattern baldness is a pretty normal thing.
What's baldness?
When you don't have hair.
Also, alopecia is nothing to be sad about.
Hold on. No. Let's roll back a second. Baldness is not when you don't have hair. That's normal. Being hairy is when you have hair.
No.
I'm just gonna stop paying attention to this and start walking. Come on, Dendra. Come on, Leon. Let's.
I mean, it's normal to not have hair.
No, it's not.
It's
I'm gonna
not normal
yell
to have
back.
hair.
I mean, it is somewhat.
I'm gonna
normal
yell back to
time.
Marcus. Hey, maybe if you dunk his head in the pond, it'll grow his hair back, and keep walking.
Back.
Moss,
Give
come
me
here.
back.
Come here, Moss. I'm gonna run up and try to dunk his head in the
What?
pond. I'm gonna lift his
Oh,
head.
actually,
back.
no. This isn't disgusting pond water. Hold on.
No, it's not disgusting. It's
You're
He
willing
drank
to bet
from
he
it.
doesn't.
I grab Marcus and pull him into the water.
Ah!
But yeah. The only thing I can see is
Marcus is
him
gonna
not
slosh
Did we
out
take
of
off our
there.
clothes?
No, not
thank
again.
God. We are not ERPing. We are not
No,
ERPing.
No.
Does that make sense?
You
My Christian
guys.
Minecraft server.
Oh my God! What Minecraft server?
Stand at the crossroads for all.
One,
And here at the
two.
Marcus is gonna get
I think
start
I
following
wanted
and
to be
sloshing his
okay.
way in wet clothing back.
Fucking Mike Tyson.
ready to
man.
ensure people have the clean air.
Also, he's
Alright, get your ass on the fucking world map
Woo!
as I force you over here.
Does anyone see a second? Oh, never mind.
Yes.
I'm at
Oh, yeah.
I only saw. I saw a second banner for some reason.
I still
Oh, there
see
is.
the banner. Well, never mind. That's weird.
Oh, you guys can't see it? Oh
Nope.
shit! That makes my life so much easier. I was like, man, how am I gonna do? Okay,
Request an all cash offer in minutes. Close.
Okay,
cool.
How many days does this take?
It
I need
took
to add this to
you.
my.
I think it took
Yeah.
you 2 days to get here. It looks like probably so.
Looks like it'll take
One
us
and a half to get back. Now you're starting in the forest.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, yeah. So
Sorry, I gotta log into my calendar real quick.
it'll take a day and a half. Now, at the end of the first day, y'all can roll your subsistence crafting checks. But Marcus,
My personal trainer's
Oh.
husband used to be a boxer.
you went
So I used-
you
that's
went
what
to
I got
sleep,
from
Marcus,
my
after your watch. You went to bed.
Sounds good.
Because I used to watch him.
And as you slept, you saw visions of your past family. You get like a quick slideshow. You know, the grain barrel is low. You know, your mother is taking care of a few different a few of your younger siblings. You were the oldest, right?
No, I was the third of four.
Third or fourth. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, your mom's taking care of some of the younger siblings. Your older siblings are, you know, kind of going over some of the numbers of the recent harvest, and then you overhear them kind of going over like, winter will be tough this year, and you kind of you didn't want that burden, so you took the family dagger and left. And as you're sleeping, and as you're watching this, you get a pitiful but empathetic warmth to you. Georgia, why do you try to subsist?
Because we were traveling.
Oh, poor Georgia.
What?
You rolled a 1.
I did. Which
But,
means I just have to, eat through the bugs that I got and then take a ration.
But you get this pitiful but empathetic warmth to you. You get the warmth as like it's angry at you for abandoning your family, but it also understands the pain, because I assume this was a hurtful choice for Marcus when he first left.
Yes, very much so.
What? Okay, go through, like, think on Marcus's rationale out loud real quick for what he did.
Okay. Wait, real quick, how much ration should I take off?
Rations
It
for
was
you?
like 2 days of travel since we got the boar. Or since we got the bear.
Perfect.
So, bear and then bear night, 1 day of travel, night, half a day, right?
It's like one night, and then you'll get to Oleg's in the second
Okay.
day.
Okay. And say that again, Pepper?
Yeah, I can't hear.
Yeah, like go for talk out loud quickly, Marcus's thoughts on
Yeah,
his abandonment and
so-
what he was feeling at the
My
time.
first dream was me and
At the time, Marcus
It's
was a teenager. His older two brothers had their own kind of special Nax, his oldest brother, was an expertise on the farm, like knew everything. Is also based on the law. It's kind of understood that he was going to take over the farm.
No.
His other older
I thought
brother
you said you had it muted because of music.
was not about to, but was very smart. Likely going to head to some sort of a university or a court somewhere. Marcus himself, kind of a black sheep in a sense. Never really had skills. Never really did anything right. But after he going to a bathroom one night, in the dead of winter, he overheard his parents in the barn talking about having to make a choice. Food was running low. Choice had to be made, and Marcus, knowing what he knows of the region in these types of situations, someone's not going to get fed, or someone's going to be taken out and no longer going to come back around the family for the sake of the family. So Marcus, being the black sheep and wanting to spare his younger sister, as well as his parents, the pain of having to make those types of choices, it was hard, but at the same time, he never truly felt like he fit in. He always felt like the black sheep. He always felt like he couldn't do anything right. And this was, from an emotional standpoint, a hard choice, but the way for him to do something right for once. A way of protecting his family the only time he's ever been able to, which was by removing himself. Of course, he wanted protection, and he wanted something to remember his family by, so he grabbed his a knife that had been in his family for generations and took off into the dark wilderness the next night, scared and alone and cold.
Yes, and you think through all this once more as you're dreaming through. The brain kind of reflects on it. You get a new vision. It's that same old hut, that same old barn. People look. It's been like what, 9 years since you left.
Yeah, something like that.
You see the younger children. They look older. Some of them even have some scruff on their face. The older ones, your older one specifically, is kind of missing. The one that you referred to, going to the big city life, and mom looks, a little sad. They seems like they did survive through the winter. And then you do see on the little mantle, she puts up a little wooden figurine. Yeah, it's kind of like carved in with a hood on it, and she kind of gives a short prayer and gives, you see the tears in her, and you hear you kind of see that through the window, per se, through the dream. Mm-hmm. You see that through the window currently, and behind you, quickly around you, you see the symbol of, I forgot his name, of the nature god, Ben?
Aristel?
What was the god's name? Aristel. You see Aristel, a symbol of him, a large deer, a large buck. It's like, they miss you, You've made a hard choice for your family, but they still loved you. Find them once more. Take my gift. May it be of use to you moving in the future. Then when you do wake up, that's where the dream ends. When you wake up, you do come across Aristel's symbol, which, if I recall correctly, is like a bow, an arrow, and a wheat stalk crossed. Mm-hmm. And it kind of like engraved onto your family dagger, and make your family dagger a +1 for now. Ooh. And give it. I'm stealing this from what Ben once gave me, a giant PDF of Pokemon-themed weapons.
Hell yeah, brother.
Add to it the evolvable trait.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm not stealing anything from there directly, but I'm stealing the evolvable
No, I like the
trait.
idea. Yeah, no, stealing the idea is totally cool.
Really cool.
honestly, I feel like more things should have the evolvable trait. Not specifically in this game, but like in games
in general. It's a cool. You could easily,
like there
it's a
should be
great
no
way
reason
to
why.
attach to a weapon to you
Mhm.
add story to it to the person.
Oh yeah, no, I love having like items that level up with you. One of my favorite parts.
Yes, but Georgia, did you drink the water?
No, I actually didn't drink the water at all.
Okay, and then Marcus, did you, or Moss, did you?
I think Marcus did, but Moss did, yes.
Moss, you
I
get
just-
a similar dream of you you don't get much out the same kind of dream. You get a small vision of the old, you visit the fire of the family. You think that, killed everybody, the bandits that killed, and then you also see the same vision of you killing others, and like it's a disapproving cold that kind of just leaves shortly after.
I think he is very restless sleep. I don't think he sleeps very well if he's thinking about like the past, thinking about like the things he's done, and why he is where he is now.
Yeah. But then you guys, after the night, that's all that occurs for now, then y'all are able to quickly make it back to Oleg's. And here, we'll bring it up.
What is the
Active.
+1 to? It's just +1 to everything?
The family daggers, yeah. So under edit, under like the details, there should be like a drop down for potency. Make that +1.
Oh,
Okay.
straight giving it pot. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not striking; it's just a +1. But that's where like the edit part is.
Potency rune is is amazing just by
potency.
itself.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think I'm using the correct
And
word.
I don't know how to make it evolve. I don't see where that is.
I will. Okay, weapon
But
potency
I'm assuming
+1.
this
Perfect.
would make it magic.
It's still doing regular. It would still be doing regular
Okay.
damage. It won't be like magical damage.
Cool.
I'm looking for. Oh, evolvable.
You gonna try this nemesis?
That did not work.
Okay.
I tried it, and that's why I was like, "Do you like it?"
Nope.
Yeah, do.
I
Try yours.
tried it for you because I was like, "I wonder if Ben will."
Sorry, I'm messing with it
What-
currently.
Which one is this?
This is the sweet medley.
I like that. It
Yeah.
almost tastes like fresh Concord grapes.
Yeah, but it will be evolvable. I know what it needs to
Okay,
evolve and all
so
that.
alcohol.
So, but we bring ourselves back to Oleg's. Gone, back, gone.
Oh.
Keston's on the wall. He waves you through.
I've done it.
John is
Keston
kind
the
of just sitting
Questman.
there.
And it's fine.
Keston the Questman.
Yeah, but y'all come back. John's kind of just sitting at the table, not doing much.
Hey, Jod, we finished your thing.
Bear's dead.
So
Bear's dead.
so quickly.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
pool is like cleansed or something.
Wonderful. This is great news. Could you bring me there by chance?
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of heading in a slightly different direction, but yeah, we could drop you off on the way, or we could have a good friend here take you.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm Leon. I mean, I'm sure he'd pay you quite handsomely for transport.
Yeah. So, John, I can take you. I can quickly take you. Did you guys want me for the kobold things?
You know, I mean, if Moss is happy and doesn't think that we need you for the kobolds, then, it's not like we're holding down your employment anywhere else.
True.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how things went. I feel like our job was complete. I don't feel I need to steal you for more work.
Oh, you could always hire me for more work.
Well, I mean, yeah, we
We
could,
could.
but I don't really.
We could also hire you in the future. You just don't die.
Indeed.
The
But
money.
behold, my references.
I know we don't have the money.
I think I have money.
Plus, tide-free and gentle has no dies or
But he'll start talking to Jihad, kind of shaking his hand, and they start haggling back and forth a little. Well then, Georgia, coming up from behind you. Ah, Georgia.
Hi there.
No, I have a letter for you.
Ah, perfect. I've been hoping for a letter.
Did you have to buy it on Netflix?
Where did it... Here. Can I show players... does Georgia want this to herself specifically, or...
No, I would probably read it aloud.
Oh, okay, show players. Can you see it right
Yes.
now?
Yeah, I can.
There you go.
As you're reading it aloud, Moss is gonna stand like uncomfortably close over your shoulder, like reading as you're like reading it. Just like
if I
following along.
hang on, I'm gonna feel you back there, and I point along with my finger.
Thanks.
If you want to read it out loud or however you want to.
Georgia.
Out loud.
It
Dear
has
daughter, it's been nearly
it's
two
been-
charters.
Georgia daughter, it's been nearly 2 charters since I heard from you. Glad to hear that you are surrounded by opportunity. Sounds like you had quite the buddies to go exploring with.
Wait, slow
I'll
down
see
some.
Those NPCs.
I'll see if I can't find out about your crew at all. That's you guys. Gotta make sure you aren't
Wait, he didn't say
gallivanting
that.
with bandits, vagabonds, and crazies. No, I know he didn't say that. I'm just telling you for context.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, those Eldori and their over-the-top honor clauses. So much silliness over there. Don't get me
This is
wrong.
causes.
Oh,
Yeah, you said.
Oh.
Yeah, you said clauses. Isn't that causes?
Over-the-top honor clauses. Oh, causes. So much silliness over there. That's Ben can't read. Ben had a long day talking on the radio and talking to idiots over the phone.
Oh, it happens.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like a proper mansion as much as the next house, but they won't properly think everything through or cater to the proper audience. That's good reason. Taverns for the adventuring sort and mansions for deals and diplomacy. Such a simple rule.
Is it laggy for you guys?
In regards to the Iron Race and the Tiger Lords, steer clear. Both are highly dangerous and incredibly underhanded. Both hold enough power to rival a proper army before they use any brain power to outmaneuver any stronghold or position of defense. Ha. Magnar Varn is a throwaway child for the Varns. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Third child, far from removed from any substantial inheritance.
Damn.
A decent blade, supposedly,
That's
but I'll keep an eye out for any openings on my end. If there's only a coastline to those blasted stolen lands, the family could help you, but given the violent nature of the rivers and the multiple falls it takes makes the logistics difficult to traverse unless that part gets resolved. Stay safe.
I think I saw two.
All right.
This one
Uh,
is
I'm
Mark-
definitely...
gonna copy that into my notes.
Marcus kind of looks down, like at his feet when they mentioned that he's a throwaway child.
I
he's
think
the
both
third
of them are
child.
wearing multicolored trunks, but okay.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't even think of that. How perfect.
And he does have a decent blade, I guess. I'm Magnar Varn. Damn.
You are now.
I hate that. No, thank you.
You hate to see it.
You'd love to see it. You know, this Magnar Varn guy, maybe he's a nice guy. You don't know.
Oh, I have no doubt he's a nice guy. I mean, I've talked to him plenty of times. He's a wonderful man.
Oh, see.
I thought he was kind of a. Which one was he?
I don't remember.
I thought he was like
he
the,
was-
the like uptight noble.
Yeah, he was a bit uptight, but
He's probably trying to prove himself.
I thought he was a very nice man. I thought he was a great person.
I don't know. It was okay.
I'm like, you bet on someone? That was stupid.
Anyway, next stop.
Yeah,
Where do we
so
want to go next?
I mean, like, here, let's pull up the map real quick. Let's go to this
Man,
one.
he's-
I don't like his mad face.
Well, so we know that there's
I'm
like
over for Indian. The India.
somewhere down here is where the kobolds were. like down here-ish, somewhere down here. And we know that the tree was like somewhere here, and we know that somewhere in here, somewhere, there's river bandits. So I figure we just kind of head straight south to the river, follow the river till we find the kobolds, and then on our way back we hit the tree and come on up.
Hey,
so we just kind of do like another
yeah.
loop.
Which direction does the river flow?
So following wise, how it goes, it would be, so if we zoom out
Southbound.
real quick, yeah, it'll be going south. Zoom out real
Roughly
quick,
southbound.
you'd be going like this
'Cause it
way,
catches here.
down,
Well, it's also because there's mountains here.
that goes down this
Right.
way.
It'll probably drip down from the mountains into these little
Okay.
rivers.
Yeah.
Hills.
Within,
Yeah,
would,
it's,
Settles in
it's,
the
it's an
lake.
offshoot going around.
would it make
Yeah,
sense?
this is like an offshoot heading trickling down outward. This goes into the river.
Would it make sense for us to potentially go here, make a raft, and then just float down?
I don't know why the tennis shoes are thrown.
I mean, that's-
away. Like the whole outfit. And then
But what about the river bandits?
Perfect way to find them.
Yeah, but we've been that way before, and this would give us a chance to explore like this whole area. You know,
And
We-
we
we've
do
been
need to
out
find. We do need to find. What's his name? Lost dude.
Oh yeah.
yeah, alchemist dude.
Let's
I'd
see
like
him-
to. I'd love a chance to reconnoiter these this little area here. You know, like right next to the forest. There's that whole area where we've been in the forest a lot, but like outside, there's like a lot of like I don't know rivers and hills and,
And
stuff
there's
that
that
we've never
tower,
actually had a
wasn't
chance
there?
to look at.
I think we saw a tower somewhere.
The
Well,
fort you sent the Raven gang to go check out.
Yeah, we sent our dudes here.
Oh.
Because that's not a tower. That's a former
Not really
fortress.
far.
Yeah.
Like he's got a balloon and on for
I
it.
mean, I'm down with whatever.
I'm sorry. What?
Were you asking me, Ben?
Yup.
His pants are like poofed out in the front, but it's like inflated. It looks like he's got like a balloon for a dick.
Or a really big, you know.
It's not solid.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's what she said.
Up.
Well, I mean, like, hey, actually, there's no extra jobs, right? Like, this is still our current set of things.
You come across more bandits to kill and bring heads back.
Right. Yeah.
That is definitely what we're doing with the bandits.
Maybe.
The kobolds. If you find my, as I mentioned before, I do have a, what's the word?
I hope you also
Wanted man that I once captured alive in
No.
exchange for some magical weapons.
Well, not
Or, well,
really,
weapons.
I guess.
My family's
The
weapons.
guy from India is sponsored by Celsius.
Oh, speaking of, I don't mean to be like, demand payment right now, but Mr. Druid Jod.
Oh, yes.
We did clear out that temple.
Oh.
Yes. I can teach you magics. And should you ever need magical services, I am your man. Please, come to me when you need magic. It'll help.
Right.
I am a druid of a good degree, so I can always help you with any.
Why didn't
but
I
not
write down
saying
why
it
he
could be.
what he would pay us?
Because we never asked.
He got growth on
Pay
his
you in
face.
magical services, of course.
Yeah, that's what
He
we
did
agreed
pay us,
to.
and he did.
Yes.
We agreed to
Yeah,
future
service
magic
this
services.
night.
I do need to remember to come up with a small ritual for you for what he gave. It was like, should you need what Leon here will be taking me to the
Yeah.
temple where you can always find me at should you need magical services
I don't
of
think he's landed a single
identifying. I'm quite knowledgeable about the forest area or just nature in general. Should you need anything, I'm a great expert. I'm a great expert on farming.
Hey, wait, hold on. You're good at nature stuff.
No.
Yes,
He's definitely
You know
on
anything about like
top of
divine
the
nature
big
stuff?
of a druid form of divine.
Maybe,
Yes,
I don't know.
ones.
There was like I saw that. I don't know if I told you. I saw this like weird thing. It was like a giant lizard thing with like
He's just,
teeth
like,
and
pulling his head
scales that like appeared from it and disappeared that we're pretty sure was divine. I was just wondering if that like rings any bells. Like it was like about a yay big with teeth about that big. scales kind of covering its whole body. It appeared to me when I was like in a cave, like sitting in like the sort of scary. It was all covered in blood. I mean, it was like it was kind of upsetting the other two, but I was still in there just kind of searching. And when I was looking around, I saw it for a minute, but it only happened when I was alone.
Intriguing.
Did I ring any bells or?
Ooh, that was a good bit.
I'm taking a quick look-see here.
Trying to figure out how much to say.
It sounds like you were visited by a vision, at the very least, it appears. Might not have been of primal nature. Sounds more divine nature, specifically.
I mean, it was a giant lizard.
Oh.
Are there any, like, divine gods that have, like, giant lizard appearances?
Oh, there's a few. In terms of gods specifically, there's a couple of evil ones out there that have that symbol or represent them.
I will say, he is good at dodging.
That's comforting.
Are there any good ones that have that symbol? I mean, yes, I was kind of not. I wasn't playing in the bodies, but I did like pick up a spine of one and was like making a joke about it. Look, it sounds bad out of context, okay? But in context, it was funny.
Perhaps you. Supposedly, there's some lizardmen in the swamp to the west of here that they might have had a god or a stray one swing by, and was killed by said boar. You might have angered its god, perhaps.
So either it's an evil god or we angered a god.
Great.
I hope it's not that second part. I mean, like, listen, I can deal with an evil god, but
Pepper.
I hope I didn't piss off a god by like playing with someone's spine.
Yes, Georgia.
The god of chiropractic.
If I asked him to write down a spell that he knew that was of both the primal and occult,
Could you learn it?
Could I learn it?
Sure.
Okay. Would he know helpful steps? I will send it to you if need be.
Definitely, and we'll take care of it outside.
Cool.
Just
I'm looking.
DM me that one, and I'll take a
others.
look-see.
I'm gonna look through these, and you feel free to say he wouldn't know them if he doesn't.
I'll be fairly lenient with that if he has anything specifically with that share both occult and primal.
I'm trying to cross-reference it right now.
Do know it will take you some downtime to learn such spells.
I mean, he still has a chance to.
No, you had something weird for that, didn't you?
Oh, I'm aware. It takes 10 minutes.
This guy.
It takes 10 minutes.
This guy.
Oh man, I wish I could take 10 minutes.
What?
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely get at least one.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send you these 3 spells that I'm gonna try and see if he would let me learn from.
Yeah, I'll take a look at those later. I'll pick one of the 3.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Works for me.
Yes, but Cassie will say. I was hoping to see if you guys found my culprit as of yet. His name is Keston. The one I need is a Falgrim Sneeg. I need captured alive.
No, I haven't had a word from him so far. We've kind of been in a weird part of the woods, though. So
all the woods are a weird part of the woods, but he's a tall, gangly man. Has a bit of a hunch to him. His name is Falgrim Sneeg. He robbed my Sneeg.
And this is Jod telling this to us?
This is Keston.
Keston.
Not throwing a lot of
this is he robbed from my family, and we want to see him punished properly and all that.
He's tiring.
We will also want him to tell us who he was working with, and etc.
dodging him.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, but get him alive for us if you can. If
Would
he's
you
dead,
type
can't
down-
do much with that.
Alive.
Alive.
Define
Yes.
alive.
Breathing,
Okay.
conscious.
Easy enough.
That we may still be able to speak and interrogate him ourselves.
So
Okay, that's reasonable.
Well, actually, out of curiosity from that point, if you had questions to ask and it was hard to bring him back, we could ask him the questions ourselves.
Yeah.
We would prefer his testimony firsthand.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't want any hearsay getting, trickled down the line.
No, understand.
Oh, we're very reliable sorts.
Hmm?
Oh, but we're very reliable sorts.
Yeah, he's getting cocky.
Marcus, I think you said something also?
Yeah, I said,
Yeah. Yeah, we want to make sure we keep it firsthand only. That better evidence that way.
Yeah, fair enough. You okay,
Yes,
Mark?
but he was a bandit through and through. He seemed like he was working undercover before he stole away with some goods.
What did he steal?
I'm not at liberty to say at this time.
I mean, hey.
but if you tell us, we might be able to recover it. Like, we might leave it behind if we don't know what it is.
Any recovery of objects is of no import. Is more so we need him specifically. It's the greater ramification.
So the item itself wasn't as important as him and what he knows.
Does the
Yes.
item speak?
No.
Does the item
then-
breathe?
Is it
I'm not
bigger than a?
here to play 20
Is
questions.
it made out of
Is
metal?
it bigger than a bread
box?
Is it what color?
He's a tall, game man with a hunch. Don't forget to try and keep him alive.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
trying to
We'll
rile
try.
him up so that
That
he's
seems-
I
gonna-
will also appreciate the professional courtesy that you don't interrogate him yourselves.
They don't go all 6
What?
rounds.
Yes.
All right. Seems like a
Of course.
very demanding.
This is a to-know basis. It's not that crazy to ask.
That's fine.
Like, I was speaking to Leon about it. He didn't ask any questions. He just wanted to know who he needed to find.
Right, but
His price was steep, so I didn't pay for him, but he only asked relevant questions. And I told him not at this time. He kept going. That man's a proper professional.
I guess we're not proper professionals. Then.
Nobody should have given me this power.
What did he do?
he's thinking of all the
Oh,
spells.
Boy, Ben's gonna do some silly.
No,
Ben's gonna do some silly stuff.
He's
I just did
posting
something
memes.
silly. I put a meme in the middle of the notes.
By
Oh,
the gods.
All right, we'll
Chris,
try to
here's
find this
the
guy.
meme for since you can't see our notes page.
Try to find this guy, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. Anywho, I mean, that sounds reasonable enough. We'll do our best.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you see Leon and Jod quickly gather their things. Well, I will be back in 6 days should you need me. And then they kind of start heading off.
Hi, Jod.
Damn, that's a long journey he's taking.
Well, they're
He
not.
plans on
They don't
staying out
have
for a few
horses. They don't have horses.
Nor do they have somebody that's good at leading them through the woods.
Also, that.
I mean, I thought about lending them a horse, but never mind.
And the Lyndon clip clap.
No, he's mine. I'll die before I give him away.
Yeah. Hey. He gives you a little nuzzle at that.
There's my boy.
Claptrap.
I love him so much.
So, what would you guys like to do?
How about we head south? Like, we kind of follow. Oh, let me mark it on the map. Like, kind of follow, like, this sort of path.
And you
And
wanna
just kind of, like,
reckon
follow
order-
the river down to the hobgoblins.
You want to
Yeah, and just, like, spend a little bit of time, like, yeah, and then, like, come here, here,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
here.
Yeah. We
And
gotta
just,
look
like,
for that dude anyway while we're out and about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
bet we'll find them with
Okay,
the
so-
bandits. Or
Oh
the
shit! I didn't think
kobolds.
about that.
Or the kobolds.
You think he's a river bandit?
Not by choice.
I think he might be a kobold.
Oh.
He might be a kobold.
Sneed, right? Sneed.
He is a human man.
Oh.
Yeah, that human might be a kobold.
He could
Yeah.
be
We
two
all-
kobolds in a trench coat.
Oh no.
We also have to find the human that ran off from the alchemist.
Could they not be working with or kidnapped by the river bandits? Or kobolds?
Both. They could be both.
They could be
Working
kobolds.
with or kidnapped by the kobolds or the river bandits. There's a lot of options.
Boy, boy.
Or they're dead.
Kobolds are well known for their sneakiness.
Did Mike bite off another ear?
He like
Another.
grabbed his
Multiple.
junk.
Oh my God, his own junk or somebody
Yeah.
else's?
His junk.
Oh, that's not that bad then.
He's not fighting yet. That was just a way in.
That's not that bad then.
Look how red the side
Alright,
of his
off
face
we
is
go.
already, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'll say
Oh,
you
no.
guys chill out for the rest of the day here, and we'll start fresh moving forward. You had your food for the day here.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
That didn't hurt.
Oh.
I like got off the stage. I was like,
Take your movement and reconnoiters. You got 2 move actions, and right now you're traveling in plane, so it's only 1 move action to move, 1 move action to reconnoiter.
Yeah. Let's
Hell
just move
yeah.
there and reconnoiter.
Yeah. Before you move there, let me just reconnoitered, save, move, y'all. Yep, you're all able to get there. You reconnoiter it. This tile does not reveal anything of fun note or anything of the like.
Oh man. Yeah.
But you spend the night. It's uneventful for now.
I'll just go ahead and roll me a survival. Because I'm just going to be trying to. That's a society.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and eat my rations.
I think I am if I can.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I should have some uses left in that.
Also, if you guys didn't miss my mention earlier, we are in Lamashon, specifically Lamashon the Third.
This is October.
This is the October equivalent, yeah. Actually, hold on, it's the
I'm a sure.
October equivalent.
Yeah.
However,
Once we get into kingdom building, I'll talk to you about finding a good calendar to add to this.
oh, I've already got this one. It's great.
Yeah, so I'll start taking the headache of
I
keeping
will-
track of that
I
stuff
will
when we
absolutely
approach.
I will share this calendar. Hopefully, you guys will be able to edit it as well. If not, I'm fine keeping notes on the calendar as well. I mean, especially once things become like weeks separating and months separating when it comes to kingdom turns, I won't mind continuing to fill this out just to keep track of stuff. Also, in 1, 2, 3 in-game days, it's Ascendance Day.
What does that mean?
It is a celebration in Iomedion. It's held on the 6th of Lamashon. It marks the anniversary of the day Iomede took the test of the Starstone and ascended to godhood. Hey, I think we just figured out how to ascend to godhood.
We gotta find a stone.
Yeah, we just need to
Windows
find a
closing.
Starstone.
It seems to be that it's a Galarian holiday, so it's not really like... It's probably not done out here as much in the sticks. We are really in the boonies. Also, I doubt that we'd actually care. Just saying.
Well, I mean,
Being in the woods and whatnot. Unless, are you guys followers of Iomede?
I'm not a follower.
I could be a follower of Iomede.
That should
Consume
It's
type.
hot. And she was
Wait,
mortal once.
she's hot?
Which means she's, hot and could have been fuckable.
Hold on. Do you have
I
a
know,
picture?
I actually don't know. Hang on. Let
Yeah,
me whip out. I'm actually going to turn to Fuzzy. Do you have a picture of Iomede saved in there?
Fuzzy looks at you all confused and a little insulted, being a little bit of a divine being of a different goddess.
I don't even know what goddess he's part of.
Fuzzy?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
You're a god.
She's not a god.
She's not?
No, the spinner of threads is not a god.
I will revisit that later. I just kind of assumed that was a god. Not gonna lie.
No, yeah, the witch patrons are not deities.
And here
They're just uber powerful,
They're
really
just
old.
powerful extra-dimensional creatures, but they are not deities.
I will readdress that at
Or
a
at least
future
not-
notice.
Clean air, clean water, and healthy climate they deserve.
All of them are deities, I don't think.
The picture. Okay.
I can go back through them and take a look.
Some of these
for ya.
pictures, she looks like a
She's kind of hot.
tomboy. Some of them, she's doesn't.
Yeah, tomboys are hot.
And we're ready to navigate the challenges ahead.
Yes, but would you guys like to start your next day?
I'd smash.
Yes.
Skip the hassles of selling
All right.
holiday season and sell
Which
your
way are we going?
open door.
Following the outside of the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, come over here. We're going to reconnoiter. Can I get a perception roll?
From everyone or just from one person?
Everybody. Perception or nature. Take your pick.
Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, goddamn, nice. Nice.
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to come across a...
I should kick my ass. Oh, fuck both of you.
Yeah.
We just wasted all of our good rolls for the entire session, boys.
That's
I was
fucking
Did
straight.
it.
I was
But
like,
it's
I
going to be
rolled a 22, yeah.
worth it. Well, it might be. You guys, it comes to the end of the day. You find a rocky crag juts from the hills around here. Its base is like 5 feet wide. It's just enough that you can get in. You can have a small little camp in there for the night. And you notice it goes deeper. It's like a 20-foot deep crevice that keeps going down and down, wider and wider. Would you like to explore it?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Everybody, but poor little
Danger can keep.
Georgia, which isn't really poor little because she'll just cast light. Will start to head down.
That was a good one.
Hey, Georgia, hang back a little bit. Like, hang back, like, so we're out of the light.
It still
Actually,
helps
yeah.
to have the actual light.
Yeah, I'll just.
I mean, not
stick
for
with,
me. I can see the
I'll
dark.
stick with Georgia.
Stay back, like, however many feet the light is, because, like, I can be standing ahead, and they won't know that I'm there immediately.
And you guys, okay, so yeah, you guys are able to start easily exploring this. It's a little cramped, but it's a big enough-ish cave. It gets a little bigger here and a little smaller and narrow here. What you do come across that, like, it's like little, like, dust, a fine-ish dust, kind of. It's like, it's a little glittery, and I was like, it's yellow.
League.
I lick it. I got to.
Lick the rock.
You lick it. Okay.
Okay, to be fair, starting this off.
Was
I'll,
that
like,
was that the first thing that popped into your head?
Yes. I like take some on my finger and like I kind of rub it together and I'll like sniff it.
Could I perform a check just to see if I think I know what it might be?
Yeah, you can roll a check, Moss.
What type of check?
Come up with something to roll.
Fortitude?
Constitution
I don't
saving
know.
throw?
I don't fucking know. Take your pick. I don't know what to do with that.
No, so basically, like I'm thinking,
Georgia,
like,
if you'd like to roll your commerce,
it's like a white powder. So I'm like, I take up
it's
like
a yellow powder.
Yeah, sorry, it's a yellow powder. So I like take like a fingerful of it, rub it between my fingers, sniff it, and then I'll like lick it a little bit. I'll do like a survival.
You just had to make sure his nose wasn't bleeding.
A 21. Apparently, that's pretty good.
Marcus rolls nature for 17. Georgia, can I get your commerce lore?
Yeah, I will. I'll commerce that. Hold on.
Oh,
Recognize
is gonna
this?
be sulfur? Or amber?
This is lava.
Lava.
Which tab is it on?
So
Sorry, I had to find the tab. I always fucking forget.
Sea merchant.
Moss, you've tasted this before. You've been paid for jobs, and you bite down on the coin, and it has a similar sense to it. Marcus, you know, it's kind of known in caves. You'll find some minerals here and there. You can't tell specifically what. Georgia, your youth was growing up around gold.
Oh my.
These are gold veins.
Oh my.
Moss's eyes are big.
We need to hide this.
And we're in 319.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'm suggesting we do. We hide this cave, put a marking we'll recognize so no one will find it, and we'll be able to find our way back.
I like that idea. However, we could also just claim it as our own. I mean, this is all unclaimed land, you know?
True.
I think we should immediately build whatever city we're going to build near here. Because if this is a fucking gold vein, wow. How okay, just like walking around a little bit. I want to explore the cave a little bit more, make sure there's no like threats. But I'm also looking around. How extensive does this vein seem?
Oh,
you won't really know.
Sorry.
You can roll survival for that.
Thank you.
No, we already know
No,
what the decision is. The Indian flag is getting put up in the background.
To the hit of Fergie.
Moss, you don't really find much. Marcus, if there might be, it's hard to tell because not a lot occurs here. It might be human tracks. It could also very well just be like nature will find a cave and hunker down in there every now and then. But you do see signs of like some kind of movement, but it's impossible to say what kind.
Oh,
Isn't it possible for us to add notes to a specific?
I can. I don't know if you guys can.
So wait.
Because I see hot springs sulfur. Can you just add gold vein to this one, or?
I have a thing already on that. Yeah.
Oh, we can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like for me, that's what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Can you hit the eye on it?
Oh yeah.
Since we've located it,